Should have probably like started the game before like switching over to the game view. But yeah, today we were playing the Amnesia collection. I think the first one in the series is the Dark Descent, right? So there's 3 games. Okay, let me turn down my audio. This is kind of loud, like really loud. We'll leave it here for now. I'm pretty sure this one's like really short, or just like a DLC or something. I'm not even sure how long these games are. They can't be over like 12 hours, right? I'm not sure, but I have been wanting to like play these games for quite a while on the channel. But I always had like something else to play. Like first time I was thinking about playing them, I think we were playing. I think that's when Atomic Heart came out, so we got distracted by that. Or maybe it was Modern Warfare 2, and then Atomic Heart came out. And then we ended up having, obviously, this Fallout 76 DLC. I wanted to see if the game had gotten better, so we didn't get to play it then. But now I actually got, like, time to, like, play the game since I got all that stuff out of the way. So, yeah, we are probably going to be going through the whole collection on live stream when I have time to. Or probably like every other day though. Because I also still want to like mix some like Evil Dead in there. But you know, let's just start the game, I guess. I don't know like really that much about these games. I think I might have watched like the PewDiePie series on this like a really long time ago. Press A to continue. Let's use my regular account. Welcome to Amnesia, the Dark Descent. What follows is a couple of quick messages on how to get the best possible experience. Amnesia should not be played to win. Instead, focus on immersing yourself in the game's world and story. Huh. Do not worry about when and how to save during a game. The game will take care of that for you. When you want to leave the game, just choose save and exit. You can use the game. You can then use continue to return to where you left off next time you start up the game. So it's like an auto save system, or do you have to actually like save the game? The world of Amnesia is a dangerous place, and you are extremely vulnerable. Do not try to fight the enemies encounter. Instead, use your wits, hide, or even run if necessary. God, this is making me scared, dude. Like, usually these games kind of throw you into the experience, but they like warning me here. The interplay between light and dark is very important to the game, and because of this, it is vital to set your gamma correctly. Use the right slider to control. To do so, adjust it until the square at the right is barely visible. Okay, it's like invisible right here, so we're just gonna put the gamma on too. I hope you guys can see this well. I'm sure it'll look fine. It changed around the colors for like Evil Dead. That's a really dark game, and I know this game is supposed to be like super dark anyway, so you know, if you don't see a lot in the gameplay, this is probably how I'm seeing it. But look, I think that game is fine. That is all. Hope you enjoy immersing yourself in the world of Amnesia. What kind of options do we have here? We have a crosshair, def hints, why not? Show hints, show subtitles, show effect subtitles. Why not? Focus icon style. What does commentary do? I'm not sure. Graphics, input. Yeah, we'll just leave everything like that. Did I save my options that I did put on? Okay. Start new game. We're just gonna play on normal. Why not? I've literally never played these games, so why would I put this game on hard mode? Also, we have another stream delay.
Some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
Well, at least we know our guy. He really does have amnesia. I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing it right. It's probably Amnesia. I think it's Amnesia. But yeah, but like the title says, our guy does have amnesia. Or amnesia. I'm not sure. I heard there's also supposed to be another Amnesia game coming out, so I end up liking that. Okay, amendment has been added to your journal. Make sure to check these whenever you get stuck. Notes, no notes available. Diary. Follow the liquid trail and find its source. Liquid trail will lead this way? No, but maybe there's a secret. Oh, yeah, there isn't interactable. No tinderboxes left. I like the graphic style. You know, it's not a great looking game. You know, I think this came out in like 2010. It looks alright for the time, but I do like the graphic style. Oh, how do I do things? Oh. So I can just go. Ugh. I don't see how the LB is like throwing things. Oh, okay. Let me just get used to this. I feel like this is gonna be a really core mechanic. Okay, LB does shut doors like really bad. Salt. Oh, that's a tinderbox. Tinderboxes are used to light candles and other light sources in the environment. The current number of tinderboxes is shown in your inventory. Is it really that dark on the stream? It looks really fucking dark. I know I said it's supposed to look dark. I'm also like watching it on my phone at like 144p. So it could like maybe look better. Let me check it. I know I said this game's going to be dark, but you know, I don't want it to be like, you know, you can't see anything. Why is the quality not changing? Why is it not changing? I have to exit. Okay. Okay, that's not too dark on like the highest brightness. So it'll be fine. You guys can see what I'm looking at least for now. And this area has like a little bit of. Actually, no, this room's completely dark. Okay, no, it's not. There's a candle. No, I'm sure it won't be like extremely dark. Yeah. I'm gonna say then there's gonna be some areas where it's like literally pitch black. I don't want to light one of the candles yet. Feel like there's oh. Feel like there's gonna be important gameplay. Oh. Oh, I'm gonna keep heading to these candles because my guy's like dying or something. I was gonna go over there, but not anymore. Oh, okay. Should I be hiding right now? I think we're gonna hide. Dang, close. I'm too big. I'm too much of a bulky lad. I don't know. What's this? A bottle. Oh, we can rotate objects. I guess that'll be like hints for puzzles, which is, we don't need that. And hopefully we don't die or something because we threw that. There are like monsters in this game, right? So, not sure. Oh, there are things in here. I'm gonna get all the tinder boxes I can. Every tinder box I can. I bet tinder boxes are extremely important to our survival. Extremely important. Alright. Just keep following the... I'm not sure if you could hear that, but there is somebody in this building with me. This castle. They kind of were running around here or something, so... Okay, I remember that sound effect from Slender Man on Roblox. Am I dying? What is happening? Video game? Chair, you will protect me. Yeah, this game is dark. I'm sorry. Can I check in the knight's armor? Oh. Oh. Maybe I should get by a light source. I don't think this stuff's supposed to be happening. This doesn't seem like a timed sort of thing, so we're just gonna go under the light. Just for a little bit. Yeah, now we're all of a sudden better, right? But just stay here for now. Maybe we'll be good. Alright. Set that down lightly. I don't want anything coming after me. Shirt. Oh. Stay away. Well, there's a light in here, so I don't think I need to turn on any light. How exactly do I use the tinder boxes? Do I have like an inventory? Or do we just like light stuff? Okay, I think we're chilling now. There's a painting. It's a nice little painting here. Wonder, is there something in this room we're supposed to interact with? I feel like there would be, since they just told us like how to use the tinder boxes here. Also, do light sources stay lit forever? No clue. Okay, blood leads this way. Or maybe it leads this way. I'm not even sure anymore. I think I came from there. Or did... No, I think I came from there. Maybe I have real life amnesia. It's kind of weird. Like, you'd expect like a game like this to be like completely dark. When he fell on the kitchen floor, tears were beginning to well in his eyes as he received the first kick in the stomach. Hazel remained hidden in fear. She too would be punished. Oh. Does that have to do it for character, or is that like a poem? Book. Book. There's somebody else here, isn't there? Can I bring this closer to me? No, we're just gonna... Maybe it'll be part of a puzzle later. Is this a puzzle game? I assume there are puzzles. And they're not just gonna have you like running around for like... Who knows how long this game is. Okay, I guess we have to continue moving forward. Oh. Okay. There's light in here. This castle's kind of run down, isn't it? How am I losing sanity? There's literally light right there, dude. It's not that scary in here. Ooh, I got more tinder boxes. It always pays to explore. Yeah. Exploration is good. Always pays to explore. Oh. Light. We like light. Those rays of light aren't very well made, but you know, whatever. 2010 game. 2000, like, you think about it. What is happening? Okay, dude, like, leave me alone. Oh, so we do have an inventory. Oil. Sanity. Health. Ah, that's not good, isn't it? Herbs. This is not Resident Evil, but, yeah. Yeah. Did you contain the thing? No, I think we should just keep following that blood trail. I'll do that in a second. I want all the tinder, but I feel like we aren't really in, like, the, the real horror of the game yet, you know? Okay, we should probably light another thing. How low can my sanity get? That's what I'm wondering. I think we might just like let the sanity bar like run out so I can see like how long I can go without lighting anything. Open. Open. Thing. We're gonna keep you on me. You're the most unique item I've seen. Okay. What is happening? Is there like an earthquake outside? I don't think they got earthquakes in England, but you know. Ooh. You'll keep me warm. You're a nice little light source. Oh, we can crouch. I didn't even know that. That's nice. There's probably got to be a core mechanic. Keep that in mind, too. What if I just... Okay, we'll keep you right there for now. We may not need you right now. Ow. Open. Open. Out of my sight. Thing. The lantern drains low and turned on. Okay, I understand.
19th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink.
Huh.
Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
Oh, well, that's not very good. I mean, right? Ink. Whatever these things are called. Balancing thingy thing. Maybe we actually gotta, like, use the lantern for something. Oh. Maybe it like reveals items you cannot see. Oh, switch. Oh. Spoopy. You know, if I were Alexander, I would just break open this window and run for it. If someone's telling me, if my past self is telling me there's a literal living nightmare after me, I'm breaking that window and I'm not coming back. I'm gonna get whatever authorities I had. Like, what year is this? I think this has to be like 1800s. This probably is 1827, since that one thing was written in 1827. Oh, what are you? Yeah, I hope we don't got these in modern times. Let's go. The door slammed shut behind him, and he knew he would never again see the old tailor in Berkey Square. Another lone soul in London seemed appropriate somehow. So can we, like, backtrack? Oh. This is the brightest area we've seen. There seems to be a light. Oh, okay. Yeah, we were supposed to go right
Alexander,
there.
is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brandenburg.
That's pretty cool. But first... oh, more oil. We have how much oil? 3. Huh. Another door. I want to explore everything before we go into the area. Oh. Okay, yeah, now that's the point I would really be, like, hopping out that way. Who knows how high up we are, but, you know, you can check by just breaking the window. You might break your hand, but you got that nice lantern on you, so why not just throw it out the window? So why are the windows boarded up? Yeah, I want to explore everything that I can before I actually go to that area. I know I usually don't do that, and, like, when I do playthroughs, I like to get the game done as fast as possible so I can move on to the next game, right? But I feel like... Oh, I didn't mean to go to the laboratory yet. He made sure to... Traveling to Dover meant going through Canterbury. He made sure to pay a visit to... Okay. He had a sense of guilt. Yeah, we're gonna go back through here. We'll go through there later. I know that's the next section, so we'll probably go to, like, the main area that light source was panning to before. But like I was saying, I usually don't, like... go, like... Oh, was I actually supposed to do that? We'll do that instead. Let me explore a little. Like I said, I don't usually like doing that in these type of games, but... Wine cellar. It's locked and will not open without a key. I usually don't like exploring in these type of games, but because like usually on my first playthrough, even when I'm playing like alone, like nothing on like YouTube, I usually like go through the game fast as possible without doing as many side quests to get like the main gist of the story, and then I'll usually like replay a game or something like that. And then I'll probably like try either getting like a bunch more stuff like doing side quests or 100%ing it. But I especially like doing that when I'm on YouTube so I can like play as many games as possible. Won't budge. But here it's a different situation. This is like a survival game. It seems to really like it's gonna really depend on how many resources we have. And I know a lot of like really old games. Not like this isn't like super old, but like a lot of older games overall. Like they'll have like a thing where if you don't like explore enough, you could really get like trapped in an area. I learned that when I played Silent Hill 2. I literally ran out of materials and couldn't finish the game because I didn't have enough ammo to fight a boss. Okay. I think we're ready for the archives. No, this isn't the archive. Archives is a different... Oh. I guess we do have to go into that one area. It's stuff I'm like, it would be a torn by hands or tools. Let's see, how long is this game? I want to check. Let's check. I think I read it was about 9 hours, maybe not. Oh. 8 hours, okay. If you're a completionist, you'll spend about 11. And like I said, I'm probably gonna like explore everything. Besides, because I want to keep as many materials on me as possible, as many like light things, light sources. I mean, it might take us 11 hours. I'm sure I won't be like searching for like secrets and crap. So I'll place it. Our playthrough will probably be about like 9.5 hours. So maybe it'll take. Maybe like 4 streams, since obviously I'll be playing this during the weekday too. But I'll only be able to play for like a couple hours then. So yeah, about 4 streams, not sure. Maybe a little less, maybe a little more. Depends how I feel like the resource management really comes down to later in the game. We already have a lot of stuff, and I haven't really like explored too much, alright? I feel like the thing with like lighting stuff. I feel like the thing with like lighting lanterns and stuff. That's gonna be a gameplay mechanic that's always gonna be in the back of your head, but it's not gonna be a thing where you're gonna like have a section where you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, I can't find anywhere to light this stuff. I'm gonna die. Oh no. What happened here? Why do we just have boulders inside? Maybe there was an earthquake, like... I don't know how we'd have all the windows boarded up, but you know, usually stones aren't poking out the walls of a castle. Okay. Why are there so many bugs around here? Some big bugs too. Like, I'd literally be so gone. Horror game characters be... Oh, and there's literally a meat pile on here. Like, horror game characters are so stupid, bro. Like, I'm literally out if I'm ever in a situation like this. Like, I'm running through that window. Maybe not run. I'm gonna throw one of these candles out there and just, like, dip. Okay, get in the light source. Get in the light source. Oh. Oh. I feel like we should be hiding now, but I don't see. What was that? Hopefully it's nothing we gotta worry about for now. Ooh, there's a thing. The lack of chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments has taken a toll on many of my less stable ingredients and sorts. Some seem ineffective, but many are stained by the fumes. It will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. Okay, I know where the wine cellar is. But the thing that we need to actually access the wine cellar was not. It wasn't here. We needed a key.
There should be more coop rats. Let me see. And one part aquaforce.
Oh. I have no idea what those things are. Yeah, I always found it interesting, like, they called them alchemists in this time, right? Or is that more Renaissance? Pick up the chemistry pot. This is my third attempt to produce artificial vitate. The former of compounds lack the potency I need, but I sense I'm close. Calmine or piment are given, and the culprit blinds them well. This time I will attempt Aqua Regina instead of Aqua Fortis, and hope it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acid and proves impractical to put to any use except as a detergent. Okay. I don't know how I messed up on the word detergent. I don't know. These letters are kind of pixely. Organic tissue reacts especially violently to the solution and should be handled with greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I will find an alchemic solution for my predicament. Okay. So they were called alchemists at this time. Why did they change the name? Well, I think at this time they really thought of, like, science was some sort of magic. You know, they didn't really have that good of an understanding of science at the time, right? Oh. One day I'll return. If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you. As long as I am able to think of you, as long for a life together, I know one better than the others. I weep for them. They lust for my power. Or, no, they lust for power without restraint. Where I only crave fair judgment and safe return. Interesting. I have no idea what that's saying. Maybe the dude we're after, he craves power or something. Maybe he craves the things of power and maliciousness. I don't know. Chest. I cannot open it. Maybe now we can get into the laboratory. Maybe that whole area. Maybe getting the pot thingy was the key. The experimenty thingy. I forgot what they're called. It's in my inventory, so let's check. Maybe getting the chemistry pot. Maybe that was our key. Okay. Can I carry you? I feel like there's gonna be some kind of Bioshock type of deal where they like make some kind of chemical that we really need. That's like the only bug that's in this area, right? I feel like they're gonna pull some crap like that. Where they're gonna be like, oh, these guys, maybe like, you know how they have Adam in BioShock? And you could use it to make Eve. I feel like it's gonna be some crap like that. And it gives us amnesia. And maybe it makes a dude like a superhuman. The guy we're after, I don't know, some crap like that. It's locked off before? No. So we apparently needed a key. Locked them. No. Okay, let's go back to this area. And maybe we can backtrack a little in that area over there. But for now, let's try to go through here. I'm sure there's gotta be some kind of key laying around somewhere, right? Something like that. You would think they would have gave you a hint about it. But no. Inventory, how to own notes. Diary, no diaries available. Find the key for the wine cellar. If they're telling us that while we were over there, I'm assuming it's in this area. We're just gonna... oh, we do take damage. All is good. Okay, well now we need to worry about fall damage. Yeah. Yeah. How fast do we lose oil? Have I even like used any oil yet? Well, we have like a lot of oil, don't we? I assume it doesn't. Let's just go back over here. Oh, okay. Oh. Chest. Don't tinderbox. Thought you were a key for a second. Yeah. 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 Key, where's the key? I want a key. I need a key. How much oil have I used? We're actually almost out of oil. It's gotta be a key. They had some dialogue when I came back down here. So. You'd expect... Oh. More different chemicals. Are you a chemical? Give me this back. I want the thing. You need to find oil. I have oil. Ah, that doesn't even get us to full. Okay, so it is more worthwhile to use these. Give me. How do I do the things? Am I even supposed to be doing this? I'd assume so, since we got some potions. Maybe they give me a hint about these. I kind of don't like it when games give me hints because I feel like I end up like relying on them too much. I mean, they're telling me to find the key. They're not telling me to mix anything yet. We'll just bring all these over here. There's 3 on the ground from what I've seen. We can grab pretty much any one of these, right? So. Oh, is that a key? Oh. Let's bring you over there. I'm sure this is like nothing remotely close to what we're supposed to be doing, but you never know. 2 chemicals that look different to each other. I'm not sure if you're different. No. Okay. If I were to hide a key, I would hide it in here. In a place where it's not even really hidden. Okay. I already checked in here. Maybe just key behind it. Move. Out of my way. Out of my sight. Ugh. Yeah. No key. No good. Oh. Key. No key. Only tinderbox. Dang, I've searched in like every area for this key. I think we should go to a different area now. I'm not sure exactly where they would place the key. Am I being I know I'm being followed, but am I being followed, like, by an actual AI right now? If I am, that's not good. Sure would have popped up by now because I feel like I'm acting like a complete idiot playing this game. So. Maybe it's in the meat pile. Maybe not. Okay, we already explored over there. Gotta be around here, right? Or it's in a completely different section of the game. I'm just being a dummy. People are being like tortured alive down here, so I don't know. Key. Key? No, there's really no key right here? Come on, this would have been a cool place to hide a key. No key. No key. No key up. Oh, okay. The door seems okay, we already read that. Seems to be like there's only one per like door. Why do I feel like the key would be in that area? I'm sure like it gotta be around here, right? There's just no way it's somewhere else, right? Like I would have seen it by now. I literally was searching so thoroughly right there. It's even telling me to go over there, but you know. It doesn't really make sense why it would hide a key in a different section, you know, so. But, whatever. Let's just keep exploring in our dark descent. Archives. Won't budge yet again. Old archive. Let's go to the new archives. Maybe it will be in the new archives. Who knows? Only time will tell where this key is. I've been searching for it for like 10 minutes now, but I gotta tell you, it's bright. It's not even like we're gonna get like chewed up by a bunch of wolves or something. Like it's really the middle of the day. Like the sun is out and it's shining. Can I even get in here? The other children cheered him on, his name voiced in a steadily rising pace, urging him to do it. Am I ready to do? Am I really doing this? The young boy thought, and struck his victim with a rock. Hopefully, I was gonna say hopefully, and it's an animal, but that'd be just as bad because the things that are they come later. Yeah, you know they always start with animals. So. Another note. I am hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander Baron of Brensburg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years, and my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander Baron of Brensburg is to recommend my services as the Persian royal court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break this seal. William, House of Gerchich. No opinion. Thing. We're gonna light you. Get out. I meant light you. Now, it's gotta be in this area. Like, they just gave us a whole nother section to explore, right? So, I'm sure. What's that? There's literally an open door right here, so actually that's how we got in. Or did we get in right there? This game has a really unsettling ambiance. I already searched this room, right? I'm not even sure. Oh no, I did not use auto pick up this note. I'm not a dummy.
May 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Interesting. Maybe that has to do with something with the monster that's chasing us. Why are there so many bugs in this place, dude? I need to call 1839 pest control. Alright, you should just start squashing them. Statue. You must be important, or I'll leave you right here. Set you down nicely. Yeah, whatever, we don't need you. Uselessness, that's what you are. Let's just rip books off the shelves. There was literally nothing back here yet. There were the only 2 books I could interact with. Yeah. Nothing. Another door. And ink. Yeah. Paper that I cannot read. Another painting. I thought I saw something over there, but no. What was that? I keep hearing like weird noises. I don't like them. More clothes. We have only one shirt. Gimme. Book. I like book, so give me book.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them.
They were putting a curse on bro.
Slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting
I don't see how something could look much older.
Antechamber. The walls were lined with statues.
4th century was a really long time ago.
Ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Dang, bro. Story's really picking up, isn't it? Get ink. That didn't work. Book. Throw all the books. I highly doubt they'd put a key behind the books. I played a lot of horror games in the past where they'll literally put them in the most random areas. Okay, I highly doubt they're back there. We're not gonna... Okay, now that would have been a good place. But, you know, I played a lot of games where they literally just hide stuff in, like, the literal most random areas you could possibly imagine. Open. Okay. Maybe in the fireplace. I feel like they're not going to give us the key until we find the 3rd letter, but I'm going to keep searching for it. Just in case. We also might get other more valuable resources. I'll never say no to valuables. This game, I'm not even in a dark area right now, game. Come on. Now, there's definitely a key around here. I can't even play the piano. Crash game. 0 out of... Oh. Is this the same area or is it a different... Oh. Dude, we got something in our journal, so we're gonna go check that. Find the key. Okay. The door leading to the local history room is locked. Is there another entrance? There is. Probably around there. We'll go find out in a second. Let me just stay by the light. Woo! Movable light sources. Such a cool idea for 2004. Okay. I mean 2010. Nothing. Oh my gosh. Okay, we shouldn't be in this area. Okay. Game, please. No, that piano is playing. I think my dude has schizophrenia, not just amnesia. Like, I should have named the game Schizophrenia because pianos don't just start playing out of nowhere, do they? At least I've never actually owned a piano. Now that I think of it, maybe they do. Maybe it's like an automated sort of thing. Definitely. I did come through here, right? They just like changed around some of that. My bad, cuz. My bad. Yeah, I believe I came through here. They just like changed it around and put a door in front of one of the areas. I mean, whatever. Actually, that's not a door. Okay, yeah. Let's just go. I am literally standing right next to this light source. Leave me alone, game. You look like you'd have a key. Huh. I feel like the light, like, pouring in and crap makes the game more disturbing. Maybe it is nighttime. This looks a little bit snowy. I'm still making a run for it if I was in this situation. I don't care. A rock. Let's throw it out the window. Did not work. Oh, so yeah, now I'm 100% gone. Can't keep me in here for an extra second. Maybe I would stay here if I really want to explore the scenery in this castle, but you know. How much oil do we have now? We have like only times 6. I thought we'd have way more. Can we piano here? Why do we have so many pianos in this castle? I don't really see a point. Thing. Schematics, maybe. Maybe more schematics. We don't need those anymore. This is an abandoned experiment. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Stay back here again. So we are gonna have a weapon in this game. I know they said don't fight back, but if I see someone coming at me, I think I'm fighting, bro. Okay. Good. Don't let me die. Am I supposed to be doing something?
17th of May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light. It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light. I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry.
So are there like aliens in this
The next thing
game?
I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted. The voices of the
I thought they were in
Arabs calling to
Africa.
safety.
That's like the Middle East.
Firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
So that's probably the cause of our amnesia. Are there Arabs in Africa? I'm not sure. Maybe some. Kingdom of Persia. Central Persia. I swear Persia's in the Middle East, but I don't know. Maybe they didn't have the Middle East defined. I don't know anything about geography. I should probably stop talking.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries.
I can tell.
When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the walls. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble, and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
So that's why everything's reinforced. Maybe that's why they have stones. They just got their servants to carry stones. Makes sense. More useless stuff that I already have a bunch of. I'm really wondering when we're gonna get this key. Huh. We've been searching around for, quite a while now. Well, we already went through here. Let's backtrack again, since we heard a piano play. Maybe what we need is buy a piano. Oh, and we can't go over there anymore. Something got written in our diary, at least I hope it did. Find the key to the wine cellar. Let's find a new way out of this area. Piano, maybe. Piano helps all. Or we probably need some kind of, like, tool to break that wall, right? Oh, maybe I could just throw something at it. That makes sense, right? Throw anything or everything at the wall. Now that makes sense. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. Yeah. I wonder, could we have avoided that entire area possible? Am I supposed to be, like, going through here? Now we can fly. Fly glitch? Let's not break the game. Yeah, we're gonna like... I feel like they don't let you climb through here, but what's even the point of breaking the wall? Maybe it reveals some kind of code. Or something, I don't know. There gotta be some sort of way to like get in here, right? Yeah. Yeah. Maybe we need brick. Yeah. Okay. It's not. I don't see how that helped us in the slightest, but whatever. Oh, there is light. Illuminating. Nothing. Maybe there is some kind of other item that can allow us to get through there. Maybe it'll be this broken chair. It's the only broken chair, so let's take the broken chair. Oh, no, it's just stuck in the ground. That's the problem. It's not broken. It's just glitched. Oh. Really nothing else to do here. Okay. We have to be able to do something with this wall. There's like no way that I just broke a wall for like nothing to happen. Oh, we can jump now all of a sudden. Cool. Huh. That really did not work before, but I can at least explain that to me.
You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
A draft of faint lantern coming from behind the shelf. There must be a way in. I'm sure there is. Daniel will find a way. Book. You look like a special book. You were a special book. Oh, okay. So there must be multiple books. Outdest and burn. Why don't they have something reading all these? I guess they only read it in like the main character style. Aesthetic and Birmingham Castle, 1801, Brenningham. Another region rich with lore and aesthetic, deep within the East Persian woods. For centuries, there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor, Castle Brenningburg. This quiet forest-clad mountains, dressed with scattered lakes, is picturesque as can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local, and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All the travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists on the tales, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. The Gatherers. This story reached all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. Now, that's a long time ago. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. When was the 30 Years' War? Was that like the 1700s? Like, I think mid-1700s? Not sure. Their bodies, wrought by their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey, which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks, dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? A visit undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. That's funny. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. I would not want that name. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. Heinrich. Okay, one sec. Cornelius. That's a funny name. Okay. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited. It's not even a possibly pronounceable word. What does that even say? At the start of the 16th century, he resided in the local inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnants of kingdoms past. During his stays, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day he went to investigate a barrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Alistadat, I think that's how you say that, which makes you wonder, what really happened? Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods? And what happened to him? This is long, dude. Okay, this is the last one. The Immortal Baron. The Baron of Brensburg lives a reclusive life with his family at his castle nearby Elistadt. And like most of those noble birth, rumors are inherited alongside with the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands claiming the role as a protector of the Persian states. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remain popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to the lineage and heritage, therefore the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never been fully recorded. This has led to the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the west over 300 years ago. Lived through the time of occupation and joined the voted over the Black Eagle along with the great leaders of this country. Book. I feel book is gonna be important. Book. Okay, there's some kind of puzzle here that I have to figure out. Book. Book. More book. What other book are here? That did it. I guess this is their secret laboratory. They always be putting these in the most random, but there was really no need for a light source here. Oh. What are all these pictures depicting? I wish I'd have like a little thing down there that showed what they were depicting. We might have to hide. Okay, I just want to see how this worked. Key! Picked up once. Okay, I think I'm gonna hide. Oh, there's definitely something out there. For show. For show. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't kill us. Regarding the closing of the wine cellar, William and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the force and is killing my trustees. Oh, really? He's just killing his servants? It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brandenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I care. Maybe I will feed them some wine. It'd be a sense of soul for both of my problems. I don't see why that would mean they'd have to close the wine cellar. Maybe we'll see. Maybe they experimented the wine cellar. So why exactly are the authorities after us? You know, if the authorities were after you back in this time period in England, you must have done something really wrong. Especially if they're just straight up killing the servants. Like, what did bro do? What did blood do? East Wing? Western Hall. So I assume we're gonna have to jump through that divide again. Well, that area was blocked off. Oh, we already jumped through it. I assume this area is not blocked off anymore, right? It's still blocked off. So now we need to find a way to escape this area. There's currently no way out. Out over here. Maybe this light source is illuminating something now. See, I'm just moving that board and I'm just gone. Like, I don't care. I ain't staying. Like, you overstayed your visit. Like, what else is here for you? Like, was there something over there? No clue. I'm not gonna stay around to find out. Illumination. We're gonna carry this box. Box always protects you. Oh. We can also block off doors. I just thought about that. Cool. Nice. Won't budge. Dang, bro, there's really light everywhere. I don't know what my dude is scared of. Like, this is just my house. Like, any time of the day. Like, this is how dark it is. It ain't that bad. I mean, it isn't this dark. But, you know, like, when the areas where there's actual light, that's for the areas my guy gets scared at. And it's like, why are you... Are you... There is an actual monster in this game. Should I actually be scared of this guy? We're gonna get out of... What? I am literally so... I'm moving those boards so fast. I do not care. What was that? Just keep moving. Okay, we're done. We're done. Where are we in? Like, I'd be so... I'm literally throwing a rock out the nearest window, and I'm just jumping out, dude. Like, I don't care about how high up I am. I'd rather break my legs and deal with whatever that thing is. What the fuck? Oh, I don't like this game. I was expecting for a creepy video game, not a scary one. Who cares about fall damage? Let's go. Okay. What happens if we go down here? I know I shouldn't be getting too curious, but hopefully it'll be... Unopenable. Okay. Like, I'd be so gone, dude. I ain't staying. I forgot we can run. Let's go. Wine cellar. How do I do the things? Let me go. I don't want to stay here anymore. But it's creepy. It's spoopy. The statues were praying, gazing into the dark domed ceiling. Beware, but standing still. Okay, I know you've already explained this to me previously. This thing is still after me.
Where did the Baron go?
Who cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or at least until tomorrow.
These guys are not very loyal servants. Oh, I guess this is the area we're gonna be collecting stuff to. Can I use this? Like, come on! Like, there's literally a my guy must just be dumb, or I don't know. Or at least I could use that as like a shield, but no. Like, I'm like. Wait a minute. So I guess the area, we're just collecting chemicals in this section. Christ, this game, now this area is like, oh my god. Okay, now this is probably where the game gets hard. Or at least somewhat difficult. I mean, this probably isn't going to be like a super hard game or anything, you know, auto saves and all. Tinderbox, thank you, game. Like, can I just go to whatever's chasing me? Oh. Dude. What happened to my guy, bro? So yeah, we need 4 chemicals, right? That's what we need to collect. I guess we're just like trapped in here. Maybe we can use to move the boulders. Hold down. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, strong man. You said Amnesia was hard. Should I open that door or? There are literally chunks of people laying on the floor. I don't know what my dude has, but like, my guy has like a major death wish if he's gonna stay down here.
What's happening? Oh, it feels like my chest is going to burst.
I think it's chest when they did burst.
Wilhelm, do something!
Accept it. We're not getting up here.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
What'd you get for drinking on the job, buddy? Another jar. Ocarina. My name is William House of Garrett. These are my final words, my confession and testament. 2 years ago, I was summoned to the castle Brenberg, as most of the aristocracy. Okay, yeah, they're aristocrats. Aristocracy. I was curious about what this supposed knight of the order. I don't know. I'm reading it in German. I'm trying to sound really British, really old-timey British. The order could want from me, and accepted the invitation. The Baron was friendly and offered me proposition. Okay, I cannot read today. It dawned on me that the nature of the contract was so sordid, and that the reason I was chosen was because of the follies of my past, and not because of the honors I've been rewarded during my time as a soldier. I was to kidnap healthy humans upon his slightest whim, and do so without asking questions. In return, he would attest to my character at the royal court, advancing my position within noble society. I would like to claim that I struggled with my decision, but it came swiftly, and I accepted wholeheartedly. Ever since that day, I brought men, women, and children. I don't think you can justify just like kidnapping people. Like, this dude ain't even getting money, bro. He's just moving up in a position in whatever ranking system he's in. Brandenburg, I can't remember the numbers, but there were many, perhaps even 100, none of whom were ever seen or heard from again. So you just killed like 100 people? Like, come on, bro. Like, tonight the Baron invited me and my men down to the wine cellar to celebrate our work. I had my suspicions as we descended the stairs, but he insisted and joined us in a toast. The wine tasted fine, and my men drank without restraint. So begins the punishment for our sins. The Baron has locked us up and returned upstairs. Forgive me for what I have done. I was weak and fell into his diabolical ways. I don't know. I feel like this dude is just as bad. He literally just kidding. He said it was like off of the dude's whim. The dude was just like, "Hey, go grab some people from this town over here." Yeah, he just did it. My men are screaming. Their skin has been pierced by their own tangled bones. I feel my insides revolt against their God-given nature. Blood has begun to pour from my eyes, and I can no longer. He's dead. Yeah. So is this blood? Yeah. Blood and purple stuff. Bro bleeds lean. guess we'll leave this area and we'll eventually discover something else. Doesn't seem like there's anything else to grab down here, so at least not in this exact area. We need one more chemical, right? I think that's what we need, right? Something like that. I thought this game was purely psychological, which maybe it is. There seems to be something bigger happening here. So am I just playing with people's remains there? Huh. A map. I think we already found the thing. Oh my god, this game is scary. I guess you know there's a monster wandering around. I'm not sure if he could actually come out yet. But I don't know. We haven't opened you yet. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Okay, just can't get in there. Wait a minute. You gotta be kidding me, right? What is that? I'm not sure you can see this, but I think we're just gonna make a run for it. Okay. What is that? Thank God. Okay. Dude. Okay, we're making a run for it. Run the fuck away. Run the fuck away. I don't know where we're going, but I'm running the fuck away. Run the fuck away. Run the fuck away. I don't know where we're going, but we're running the fuck away. I don't think we need to go to the entrance. There's another. Actually, no, we do need to go to the entrance hall. I'm going to the entrance hall. Even if we don't need to go to the entrance hall, I'm going to the entrance hall. I'm not staying down here. After enduring 3 days in Algiers, a sailboat was finally arranged to take him across the Mediterranean Sea, Gibraltar having okay. Okay. This game is terrifying. I was thinking, what are they gonna have for this to be like an 8-hour experience? That's what I'm thinking. Cause like, I don't know. Unless we're gonna have like multiple enemies. Like I can see this being like a 4 or 5 hour game, but you know, that long of a game, I'm not sure. Is this where we mix the chemicals? I think so. Yep, let's just mix those really quickly. swear we got the last chemical, but guess not. Thought we got 4. Must have just found some random crap. Maybe it was like a healing item. Not sure. Well, looks like we need to go back in that creepy area. I don't like this.
Is anyone there?
This game's scary as hell. Oh, we can't get back up there. Maybe we can go in this creepy area. Ah. Ha! That shit just flew. It became impossible to avoid. A commotion in the streets begged his attention. As he opened the shutters, the French soldiers opened fire on the 2 young men fighting back. Their voices were silenced in the haze of gun smoke. Maybe we're supposed to, I'm gonna like search outside of the wine cellar. I mean, he keeps all his chemicals in a wine cellar, right? So the last thing we need definitely is in the wine cellar. At least that's how I would hope it would be. See, it's so important to listen to the dialogue in your video game. Forgot damage is a thing in this game. All is still good, so we're not dead. I have no idea where this last chemical could be. Maybe by that one note we found? Are you it? Ah, there you are. Now let's get before we die. Run away. Okay. It's close to the desert and down. I always forget to like read those. Ah! A few cuts and bruises. I think we used our one healing item. Some bruises. Okay. It became impossible to communicate. Okay, we already read that. You gotta read those fast. I wish I had like a thing where you had to like press A to fully load into the level. Wait a minute. Hopefully that was us coming through the door. Because if not, that is not very good. Not very good at all. So we're gonna like have to hide while this is filling. Wheat is brewing, bro. Wheat is brewing. Yeah, maybe we're just supposed to like survive into that like finish this film. I don't think there's really a threat in this area, is there? At least not from what I've seen. Huh. Oh. Are we doing this right? Did I break the game? Ah. Do the last one before whatever scary thing gets here. Pick the pot of acid. I think I feel like we would use like, I don't know. We couldn't get through the big brick wall, right? That's what I was saying in that note. So maybe we dump our pot of acid right here. That makes sense to me. I'm not sure. There's supposed to be some really strong acid if we can do that, but no. No, it's not something about a brick, like a wall we couldn't get past because like acid. We needed like acid or something. I don't know, some crap like that. Or maybe we just go to a completely different area now. Maybe it's in our notes. Let's check our notes. The diaries. Some sort of organic tissue blocks the. Oh, it'll be dissolved. Okay. So I guess we go to the refinery and let's get back in some light. Where's the light? There's the light. Give me some light before I die. Yeah. He sat down by his sob while gasping for air. Sweat poured from his forehead and onto the sand and veiled ground. Let's stay still during these because this is where we get like injured. Okay. Refinery. Would the refinery be in the wine cellar? Like, I'm telling, I'd be gone like instantly. Like, I ain't dealing with this, bro. Like, I am really hopping straight out of that with no pro. Like, we have so many exits. I understand if they were all barricaded, but you know. Are you the refinery? That actually worked. Alchemist. Remove the shadow residue and entrance hall to Amnesia. So I'm guessing this is probably like the end of the first section. Something like that. Because that was basically like our objective from the very beginning of the game. It lasted about a couple hours, so I'm going to assume that's probably what that was. We might be making good time. It only took us an hour and 37 minutes. If there's 4 objectives, they should probably take us... They should be taking us 2 hours each, but we completed the first one in an hour and a half. Let's go! Okay. I'm gonna go get some water or something. I'm getting thirsty. I hope we can make it to like the next section of the game. We should be able to if it's around the same length. Maybe get like halfway through the next one. I always feel so accomplished if I actually manage to like beat a game in less than the recommended amount of time. I don't know what. Make me feel special. There we go. Back to game. Let's get back to gaming.
It sure is dark in here.
Yes, and there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
What's the reason? For the darkness, that is.
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
What's the reason? Why is it so dark?
Pay attention, Daniel. It's important that you keep going straight and make sure not to stray.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess we aren't doing that much exploring in this section. They didn't even explain why it was dark. Why are characters like this always in videos? They never explain anything. Okay. Damn, it's creepy, bro. He's heading off to stray, so I guess we're just supposed to stay on a linear path. There we go. I don't really have any objective in this area. Oh, I thought that was a snake. I guess it is best probably just to stay on a straight path, but you know. Do a little bit of exploring, get some more materials. So there's things. More oil. See what I mean? Never have enough materials in a survival horror. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I really need to. Let's close that door again just in case a monster comes by. Let's hope he can't open doors. Okay, so that's what increases health. I'm still kind of injured, right? It's not bad. If we get in like critical condition, of course we'll use it.
It's been more than a month since my last entry. After the event inside the underground chamber in Algeria, Professor Herbert insisted I return to England. He said he didn't want to risk forfeiting the entire expedition lest I took a turn for the worse. An excessive decision, in retrospect. But I'm glad it turned out that way. I found my journal this morning in the haphazard collection of things brought home from Africa. Next to it lay the broken stone orb wrapped in cloth. I tried to assemble it, but couldn't. The pieces wouldn't fit together, as if they weren't from the same object. Could I have imagined it all? Was there ever a complete orb?
I don't think we have to increase our health, do we? You shouldn't be here. That's what the scary voice is telling me. But I don't listen. I go where I want. When I want. Free country. See, I could slam stuff on the ground even if there is a scary monster nearby. I don't care. I think I care about that kind of stuff. I'm the alpha. That's what I am. The alpha male.
25th of June, 1839. I feel the need to continue this journal, even though it was intended for my journey to Africa. This must be something very important. I just know it. I've taken it upon myself to piece the orb back together, but it's been more difficult than one might think. The pieces are behaving strangely. They seem to change color, shape, and texture, but ever so slightly. Yesterday, I took careful measurements and notated any significant markings. Today, I confirmed my suspicions. They were changing. I was terrified and rushed off to see the finest geologist in London, Sir William Smith. I approached the subject with care and we discussed how rocks change form. He told me about the nature of glass, how it eventually collapses on itself, like ice slowly melting over the course of centuries. Smith eased my mind a bit, but I can't escape the feeling that these shards...
I mean, if it's over centuries, you wouldn't really notice, would you? Oil, because my lantern will probably go out here. Calm yourself. Lock on the other side. Well, it looks like we'll have to find the right side. Boom. Oh. The rope won't pull the hatch open. Something that must be clogging the pulley. Well, looks like we're gonna have to find some sort of object. This doesn't seem like the type of game that like hides objects in like inconspicuous areas. You're usually always in some kind of like thing like this. You know, you're not gonna still have to like move a bunch of books around to find something. At least that's what I've seen. So I'm gonna assume it's probably in a different area, probably past this door. Somewhere. Yeah, that just makes sense. Let's start small. You always want to check the smallest areas first for stuff. You don't get overwhelmed. I've learned that while playing these games. I used to play like a lot of... I've always played story games. I just never usually complete them. I haven't until like the past like couple years. I would always like end up getting like lost or something. I didn't want to like look something up, so I'd like put down the game. And I usually don't even have to look stuff up anymore when I play a game. Even like really like hard puzzle games like Silent Hill 3. I never really had to look anything up. to like the very end, but I didn't even really need to there. Like when you're supposed to like press to use this thing to like activate this thing that summons this god or whatever. We played Silent Hill 3. I don't know. So, that was like the one time I'd like look something up in that game. And I didn't even really need to do it. I just did. I could have figured it out in like a few more minutes. And I only spent like 2 minutes on it. I just wanted to finish the game. Why is her fear? Like, her fear doesn't go up in like the weirdest place. You know, you'd expect your fear to be going up in here, right? Like, my fear isn't going up at all in here. Honestly, kind of strange. Probably don't we have to go back through there. Maybe we do. We might have to, like, leave this whole area. I don't think I've gone to, like, every room in here, have I? I always forget I can run. The run button's kind of weird. I don't know why it would be LT. Kind of a weird button for a run. You know, so I miss when games didn't want to give you stick drift constantly. Already searched through here. Obviously it's not in there. I believe we searched all of this room. Did we go through here though? I think we did, didn't we? No, that just leads back out there. Okay, we're gonna try going into like a different area. Through that whole mine thing. Did we go in here? Huh. They were kidnapping babies? So that's what I assume those sounds mean. No. I don't know what that was. I'm not sure if I want to find out either. Yeah, I really feel like it's not in this area. Yeah, for sure. Okay. This amount of game has been like made so far. They don't seem to like hide things and like it gets big. Like that key was in like a really obvious place. So I'm thinking we might have to go somewhere like completely entirely different. Won't budge. Okay, so we do have to do something down here. I'm not sure if it's in that room or if it's somewhere else. Maybe we gotta use our pot. Who knows? Breaking a wall again. Yeah, I should have expected that wasn't gonna work. Okay. Maybe they did hide in an inconspicuous area this time. I'm not even sure if inconspicuous is the right word. I don't care. What are you? I thought I saw something back there. Yeah, we still got a bunch of oil, don't we? Let's go back into one room. Oil? Oh, that's not. Hot. Lantern. No. So we do have to like find something completely different. I was thinking maybe we could put some oil on it. Maybe we could fill the pots with some oil. Because I know there's that one oil thing, like, out here, right? That could be it. I mean, there was like a few drops of oil left. That was in here, right? Or was maybe the oil thing was up here? I don't think it was. I believe it was like in the actual area over there. We can always backtrack though. Okay, it is in the actual area. Oh, something must be clogging the pulley. Smith eased my mind a bit, but I hope I can escape that feeling. These shards or whatever they properties. If we gotta burn the glass. The jar. I always find like everything besides the main stuff in these games. Would have made sense, but I guess not. Oh, what? That does damage me. Still only have a few cuts and bruises. Oh, did that actually do something? I feel like we do have to hit it with something. It has like an animation for when you do hit it. Maybe something like this. Or this. It does have like an animation. So. Guess not. Let's keep throwing weird items at it. Maybe that's how we can get this to work. Who knows? That's why I used to like doing this kind of stuff on video. To edit all this out. But I mean, you actually get to skip ahead on a live stream, right? Oh, this gotta work. No way. Come on. Yeah. Now I only have like I can't think of anything else that I'd be able to do over here. Besides throw heavy items at it. I don't know, I'm afraid to say it, but we might have to look something up in this playthrough. But no, not yet. Oh, there's a door back here. Oh, that's just a door that's open. What else could we possibly use? Yeah, there's really like nothing else in this area. Oh, there's a rope here, but I can't seem to grab the rope, right? Maybe we use you. You're an item that was laying on the ground, so maybe you'll be a usable item. I thought that actually did something. I was like, what? Yeah. Maybe yeah. There's gotta be something we throw, right? Oh. Yeah. So we did have to like. That was an inconspicuous thing. So it is good to look out for inconspicuous things in this game, isn't it? Oh. Okay. We did the thing, yay. I should have known since there was dust coming off of it there. Ah, I hate that so much. Still only have a few cuts and bruises. Nice. I'm guessing those are like QT. Those things are like supposed to happen. Cellar Archives. He crashed to the surface. The dark Atlantic water smothered him as he struggled to make sense of the situation. This dude just got like no luck, bro. Like whatsoever. Gets trapped inside of an ancient burial site. Falls into the Atlantic Ocean. Not even during the modern times, especially if that's at like night, you're kind of messed up. Especially if you don't have a life jacket. But like especially back then, even during the day, you were kind of messed up. Oh. Oh. What? Ah. Should I just make a run for it? I think we should. Dude, no, that's scary. I ain't seen that in a video game yet. Dude really following me in the water. I swear we got the opening mechanism, and maybe there's a different one. Go! Go! Yeah! I don't want to know what happens if that thing touches me, so we're just gonna... So that's like a limited time thing. Go! Speed run, go! Oh, it's closing! We was almost... What the hell? What is going on? Go! Run! Oh, no! We actually died. It was because that barrel flipped over. We're all the way back here. That wasn't even my fault. Like, the barrel literally just flipped over. I would go. Hate this game. Go. Open! Ah! What's coming toward you? Dude. I'll let you screw some flesh. Oh! Come on. Come on. This is actually scary, dude. Like, oh, pretty original too. I ain't seen nothing like that in a horror game. Where they getting chased by an invisible creature in the water. Oh, huh. Let's get out. Something large bruised rushed against his leg, and he felt himself being dragged along by the current of the beast. He pushed himself above the surface. Help, he cried, and the ocean swallowed him again. Yeah, you ain't coming back from this, especially at night, bro. That's a pretty scary section. We actually died. It's kind of scary how fast I can hit you. I got hit like 2 times. I was dead. Have I ever no-death the game? I don't think I have. What? Dude! I don't think the marrow is gonna help me stay afloat. Oh my god! Oh shit! He felt himself being hoisted out of the ocean. The lake or hull of SS Horrior glittered in the soothing warm yellow light of a settled sun. He turned his head to a calm ocean reaching towards the coast of Portugal. Is this another theory? That dude got lucky as hell. Wow, an actual bright, well-lit area. Amnesia. I like this hopeful soundtrack we got going on here. It's pretty airy, honestly. That's just supposed to end the whole game. Now that is a weird looking statue. Another telling me to go to storage, I just want to like search around. I heard I got some nice materials in the storage area, right? Oop, another scary worry. No, this place is dark. We probably aren't supposed to be in this area yet, but I want to like explore it while I can. I think we just got like a segment of peace, and now we get like whatever this is. Anything come at me, I'm just going wing.
Please, let me go. I won't tell anyone, I swear. I just want to go home. No! Get away from me! Leave me alone!
Yeah, let's just try getting the stuff up that we can down here. Obviously, if I get like stuck or something. Rumor Cave is hindering further passage in the storage. Find a way to get through. So that it's either gonna mean that they want me to go to that other area, or before I like actually do anything down here, or we just have to actually do something down here, which we might, since there's like literally an area right here. Some candles. I got a lot of candles on me. I only have like 20. Been wasting a lot of lantern when it's not really necessary to. Alexander, I have prepared the explosives you needed for clearing the flood drain. I can't stress enough how important it is that the mixture is handled with care. Please try to tell yourself, your feather-brained servants, this before you go ahead with your plans. The liquids are not by themselves explosives, and I should be kept separated to avoid further mishaps. I have arranged 2 large vats in the next room for the ingredients. All you need to do is mix the liquids and you're ready to go. Agrippa. Agrippa is the worst. Especially if your name was Agrippa in 2023, you'd be getting bullied so hard. My bro's name is Agrippa. I ain't prepared shit in here. Anybody come at me, I'm going whack, 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 whack. Like, I don't know what my character's thinking, but... Somebody's gonna be combined in your inventory. You drag and drop onto another to attempt abomination. Ow. Wish they kept the hints in here. Well, we can't combine any of these yet. It's rusted shut. Literally, you got so many resources to take this monster's head off. I like how this game isn't like super it's a linear game, but I do give us some variety. Like, they obviously wanted me to go in one direction, but I just chose to go in here, and I can actually like do stuff in here. I don't know what to do here. I think I'm gonna go back up to the other area. I love how you have this such a nice area right next to just like the darkest area I've been in. Yeah, I really cannot see crap in there. They were obviously telling me to go over here at first. Study. Yes, room. He climbed out of bed and looked out the window. It was completely dark. He waited, glanced at the old clock, and waited some more. Poor old clock, he thought. It's enough.
My journal is gone. What would they want with my journal?
They give you a lot of areas you can go to, don't they?
There's nothing left. Everything is gone.
2nd of July, 1839. I received a letter today from the Algerian governor's office disclosing the fate of Herbert's expedition. About a week after my departure, Abdullah, one of the men traveling with us, returned from the desert. He was badly injured, as if maimed by a lion. The man rambled deliriously about the expedition being attacked by something horrible. The French quickly dispatched a search party to look for the expedition. After searching for days, they found the camp abandoned without any trace of Herbert or his men. Tomorrow, I'll retrieve the things they recovered from Herbert's tent at the customs house. I don't know what to make of it, but I'm worried for him.
Okay. Picked up a crowbar.
July 1839. Today I picked up Herbert's things at the customs house. I dug through the trove of documents he had carried and found a log detailing the expedition. The nature of this text ranged from quick notes to colourful accounts of transpired events. I skimmed the pages, trying to figure out what might have happened. May 17th, the day I was trapped inside the orb chamber, Herbert dryly states, "Recovered Daniel after 1 hour of entrapment." This confused me greatly. I was suffocating within minutes. How could I have lasted an hour? I continued reading.
So wasn't he like in a
text.
completely different country?
Herbert states his facts without judgment or passion, but suddenly I could read frustration into his text. He pushed his men to investigate the underground tomb, an effort which seems to have strained the minds of his men. Madness spread through the ranks, and Herbert had to take some extreme measures to continue. He finally visits the chamber himself, where he retrieves the orb to the surface. His account confuses me greatly. If he has the orb, what are those pieces in my drawing room?
Fake. Is this a combinable piece? Does everyone just wear the same shirts here? Broken lock. Really? Oh.
The key. Please, let it be here.
Something new in our journal. An important key is hidden in the guest room. Sweet. Why did it not close? I think he's gonna find me. Bro, this game creepy as fuck. I think we chilling.
July 4th, 1839. It's done. The orb is assembled. I was awakened by an exhausting nightmare. Shaking and sweating, I retired to the drawing room with a cup of tea. The relic pieces lay spread across the table as I'd left them, but somehow I knew how it was supposed to be. I fetched the tar, which I had prepared to fix the pieces together, and without fault I joined them, producing the orb I remembered so clearly. The tar proved unnecessary. It was pushed out from the joining pieces as they merged on their own, with no adhesive. The ancient stone relic now rests on my table. Its immaculate surface and perfect shape could have been molded by a factory. This is all too strange.
There's a key somewhere in here, right? You said let it be here when I like specifically went in this area. So I'm assuming this key has to be like in this room, right? Or maybe not, or maybe it's just somewhere else in the guest room. They give you a lot of areas that you could explore, don't they? I'm not sure how these areas are all gonna tie together, but you know. Ah, false spec. Really? That had nothing? Come on, game. would expect something to be that good. That's the first false shelf I've found. Maybe it'll be like Silent Hill and to hide one in a dresser. Oh. Oh, I thought that was actually a thing. No way it's actually in here, right? Sure, I would need a surgical needle right now. Need this. I really feel like the. Oh, I thought that was the key for a second. I always think I found something, but I never do. Clock. Probably not any of that stuff would be used over here. It's probably for that other area, the storage area. Bed.
Daniel? What? Still having nightmares, I see.
Yes. I can't shake them. They come every night.
We'll put a stop to them. You'll see.
Someone's coming.
Gotta be in here now, right? They might just like put it in here. Maybe no. Maybe they want me to explore another section beforehand. I still haven't been to the one area they like wanted me to go to, right? I wanted to explore everything before I did that. Let's go over there. Yeah, I won't do that yet. I'm gonna go to the other room. Hopefully that doesn't like break the game. I highly doubt it. It seems like a pretty well-made game, especially for the time. So I've been to the guest room. Did it get later? Huh. I don't think I went to the study yet. Esther Taylor was the second death caused by damaged curiosity. Huh. That's a big study. Like a study hall. An actual study. You know, let's actually go to the area they want me to go to before. So I don't like get like have to research everything again. Because I'm sure they might have like something like maybe you can't progress unless you go to that one specific area first. So they want me to go over here.
You have an ascending room. Will it take us to the inner sanctum?
It will definitely take care of the vertical part of our journey. So, you have ridden an elevator before?
Yes, the Colosseum at Regent's Park has one. It takes you to a gallery where you can view the panorama.
Good. This ride might be a little longer, and in the other direction.
It's a nice soundtrack, especially for a horror game. More key isn't good. Find a key that unlocks the door leading to the machine room. bro. Over the caves and import you to find a key that unlocks the door to the machine where we'll find a way to start the engine that powers the elevator. I wonder, do we have anything else to do down here? They give us a lot of stuff in this area. There's like 4 different areas, isn't there? So we also gotta find a key for that. Maybe there's like a universal key we gotta find. That'd make that this whole thing a lot less overwhelming. Let's go back down. Make it down. Let's go explore that other room. Study. That must flit through the map, bro. So, where will I go? Sir William Smith has been marked. There was no way for him to know that the young man from the other day has such a terrible shot. They got dogs down here too, bro. Crazy. Mad. Not really anything in here. What am I dude like dying, bro? What happens if your fear gets? I haven't died to fear yet, so I'm not even sure if that's possible. It's just spider web. This is a really tall castle. This is, like, we're like literally above the trees. Letter regarding the that is discovery of an Oro, or maybe it's Ois discovery. I don't know. The most trusted student and friend Johann Weyer. The most remarkable thing happened as I was traveling through the Prussian woods this summer. I finally found one of those orbs I've been looking for the last 20-odd years. It was inexplainable, as the Helidromus described it in the Hortus Conclusus. Like, these words, bro. It was told about underground Mithratic temple crowded with unearthly artifact. Orb was big enough to fill my cupped hand, and the texture was smooth and jagged. Its color washed, while rich contrast is not enough to describe its nature. It was an impossibility, an artificial paradox, captured within stone. I was staying in a nearby village called I still don't know how to pronounce that. Altastat. I'm just gonna say that. Investigating one of the antiquated trails. When I finally found the cavern, I went inside, and suddenly I could verify the truth of these. Okay. We don't say these words in 2023 anymore. As you can understand, this is the most important discovery of my life, but it has also become my greatest fear. As I entered the underground chamber, I could feel that I was trespassing. Because of my curiosity, I did my best to fight these instincts, and fetch the orb from its place. I scrambled out of the chamber and into the woods. I could sense something was following me. It bayed loudly as it closed in. The beast, this guardian of the orb, was relentless in its pursuit. I made my way to a nearby ravine where I stumbled upon some men fishing in the lake. I tried to warn them as I passed, but fortunately they remained as I continued my escape. Fortunately, when I heard their cry of pain echo through the valley, I felt a tremendous sense of relief thinking I was spared. I would be spared. I wouldn't even have told them, bro. I've been like, yeah, nah, it's either you or me. Suddenly, a blue shimmering light engulfed me, and the colors of the forest were washed away before my eyes. I kept running through the bleak surroundings. The tree has turned charcoal black with leaves of cinder. Interesting. The ground covered in murky water, I pressed on through the drenched lands as the glowing ember gave way to the rising wind and rained on me. There is a lot of reading in the game, bro. You can make a book out of this. I could hear pleading screams in the distance as I joined in. As pain and fear overtook me, I fell to the ground, gasping for air. This certainly must sound strange, but I had been carried miles away across the Alps to a grassy field outside of, I don't even know, Genoa. The Guardian had taken the orb from me. But still, until the day I fear its return, sometimes I lay awake at night, listening for the howling cry I heard in the forest. It has been nearly a decade since that day. How old is this dude? This dude gotta be like 50 years old, bro. I still haven't been able to write about the incident. The last time we spoke, you told me about your interest in ongoing research into the mythic orbs, and I realized I owed you the truth about my visit to Alistad. Your friend and mentor, Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. I love Agrippa so much. Agrippa is my favorite character. Ink. Cracked window pins are held together only by a weak wooden frame. Head. Hanius lupus familiaris. 1658, April 12th. A short study, it is clear that the agitation... How is this paper in such good condition, considering it's like 200 years old? After a short study, it is clear that the agitation found among humans can be found in the dog. Fear and pain induce stress, which seems to trigger an endogenous response, causing the animal to burst with energy. I believe that the catalyst is produced in the brain. It is difficult to determine exactly where and what it is, but I can sense that it reeks of some cosmic genesis. There's an inherent problem in harvesting this energy, since this creature is bound to die from the exercise. I must refine this process of torture to enable any real work to be done. More experiments must be performed, but it seems that only human beings are able to produce this amount of necessary. It might be their ability to appreciate the severity of the process that ultimately augments their experience of terror. Huh. Well, that doesn't sound good. That's probably why they needed people. They're probably studying that energy. Something like that. Chambers of the human skull. Dang. Our guy is not a very good person, is he? Milestones of human anatomy. Understanding balance. The canine jaw. Pick that up.
Let's see what you have to offer.
Dang.
What a mess. I should have sharpened the saw, but I can sense it. It's definitely there.
Oh. So we just cut this dog. They didn't even like put it down first. They just cut the dogs out. Well, I mean, I guess they're studying the energy. But I thought they were like dead or something when they use whatever energy. Oh, I thought I was getting a sword, bro. Burn the book. Trash game can't burn books. I mean, we've seen remains before here, haven't we? But our guys, they were just keeping bodies in their dressers and crap. Dang. Probably why the authorities are after us. So they just got a bunch of people just to, like, capture and torture people and kill them, probably. So, like, they just got them to do that. Like, they didn't even, like, think otherwise. Like, that. Oh. They're just fine with it. It's like, a job's a job. Further disappointment. The antiquarians' latest finding yields nothing. I am still unable to grasp the inner workings of life and its relation to the power I sense within it. I shall pursue more books on the subject, but I suspect it will be in vain, since no research has been made to my particular interest. I must attempt to fill that void myself. Clearly, humans emanate more of the energy I seek, but I hope animals will suffice as they will prove less of a hassle to acquire. You know, maybe nothing about, you know, killing people, just that they would be less of a hassle, yeah. Thought that would work for some reason. That's be some kind of item we can make, like, break. Like, come on, yeah, I'm jumping straight out that window. Like, you know, like, alright, stay. There ain't really nothing else in here. Maybe we should, like, leave this area. Let's go search for that other room again. He painted heavily, trying his best to keep himself from screaming. The medicine cabinet had been overturned and lay collapsed on the floor. He reached for the broken glass door and grabbed all the sedatives he could find. Oh. He flipped through the Book of Monarchs, looking for the F and counted 9 different kings from all the Europe had been depicted with an orb resting in their hand. So they go into some like ancient technology type shit, you know? Oh.
God, there it is. I guess it is a good place to hide it then.
Picked up machine room key. I wonder if I could have found that before.
The flicker, the bluish light.
Got about an hour left of the stream. Well, what am I gonna do? I want to make another video, but I don't know what I'd make a video on right now. Maybe we'll play a short horror game. I feel like I've had enough horror games for today after this. Maybe I won't make a video today. Maybe tomorrow. Since I will be playing Evil Dead for a couple hours, so we might have time. Is this the elevator room? Oh, it said machine room key, not elevator room key, right? Sir, William Smith has been marked. There was no way for him to know that the young man from the other day has such a... Okay. I think we already read that one.
July, 1839. Today, I went to the university looking for answers. I was able to sneak into Herbert's office and pick up an address book along with some relevant textbooks. Professor Taylor at the Faculty of History was very helpful, and I managed to approach the subject of the orbs. The most interesting aspect was the prevalent trace they had left in our culture. The mythic orbs may, in fact, have inspired the globus cruciger, which so many royal regalia holds to this day. In ancient times, the orbs were held by priests as a symbol of the sun and its power. As I was leaving, I overheard a disturbing conversation. Sir William Smith, the geologist, was killed last night. Less than a fortnight had passed since I'd asked for his expertise. I know it's silly, but I can't help feeling responsible somehow.
Complicated puzzle. Huh, I have no idea what this is. Pressure. Oh, we need to refill my crap. Alright. Go down here. Here's the only place we got to go to. So I'm assuming there's gotta be some long kind of. I'm actually not that bad at those kind of puzzles anymore. I used to be really bad at them, but I started playing like a lot of like escape room type of games. So I'm like really good. I'm pretty good at like those kind of longer puzzles that like take a lot of exploring to do.
14th of July, 1839. I've read every book I can find on the subject. While rich in legend and hearsay, my knowledge is lack for the insight I crave. I've sent letters to many in Herbert's address book and received answers of varying importance. Today, I got one which differed greatly from the others. From a baron in Prussia. He said nothing about the quaint stories of priests in underground temples. He didn't even mention them. He simply wrote, "I know. I can protect you. Come to Brennenburg Castle. Signed, Alexander." What am I to make of this? Protect me from what? Is someone after me? I looked up Brennenburg and traced it to the Prussian woods near the Baltic Sea. While being the least informative letter I've received, it causes me greatest distress and interest. As I write, my thoughts are drawn to my nightmares in which a most disturbing sound calls to me. A sound defying description. A voice from the void. The last few weeks have been awful, with so many sleepless nights dreading a repeat of those horrid dreams. Tomorrow, I shall visit my physician, Dr. Tate, in hope that he can provide me with sedatives to help me sleep.
Note that there are 2 spare rods left in the storage for the elevator machinery. Make sure to only discard the ones which are badly damaged and keep the others in the inner study rooms in case all 3 were to crack again. Huh. Where exactly did it say these rods were? Should be in my inventory now, right? So. So there are 2 square rods in storage for the elevator machinery. Or so they mean the storage in the elevator machinery room? Or in the storage for? Okay, I don't know. I guess we gotta go to the elevator. I guess we gotta go to that one storage room. Oh, there's a cranky crank. So there are some rods down here, but they're already part of a machine, right? So I'm not sure if they're talking about those rods. Guess we'll just keep heading down. Send further into darkness.
17th of July, 1839. How has this escaped me? They're all dead. Limbs scattered, heads split down the middle, their skin flayed as if boiled. I feel like I'm falling into myself. What's happening? Sir William Smith, Professor Taylor, now Dr. Tate. Is it following me? How can it not be? It's the damn thing I brought from Africa. Something is after me. I have no choice but to trust the Baron. He better know what he claims. If he is wrong, I suspect he'll regret it as well.
Okay. Rod. Missing cogwheels. Well, I know where one cogwheel is. Well, there's one right here. I know where another one is. You fit there. And then there's another cogwheel upstairs that we saw. Makes sense that one would be back there. Ah, another one here. Well, I guess we found all 3. There's one in that other room. I could be a game journalist. Well, not really a game. I guess I could be. You know, one of those people who beats games super fast and then posts all about it, or like records short like gameplays or out. I mean, I already do that, but you know, usually people don't like commentary. Maybe I could like help people like beat the game. I would have to like keep like a journal or something of like where different things are, and then put them on like a thing online. I probably wouldn't be able to keep track of all that. Could be a game journalist. Get my reviews because I do complete games pretty fast. And you know, most game journalists are trash, so not that much competition, right? Oh. Oh. No, that does not work. You have to find something to burn. Barrel. Barrel, will you fit? Shove a barrel in there. Probably break the machine. Yeah, we can burn you. That makes so much sense. We can burn a screwdriver. Yeah. Wait a minute, that... Oh, I was about to say. You know, you can't shove that stuff in there. You know, just for the fun of it. Let's just throw everything we have in there. Yeah. Is it actually in there? It is. Alright, maybe this will give us the secret ending if we just keep throwing everything in there. So that this barrel contains a few drops of oil. I could have used that instead of wasting other stuff. Will you fit in there? Yeah, you really just gotta shove that one in there. You know, just put it in there. Come here. Well, that didn't work. Let's go find something else. Maybe we can light it with that. Probably doubt this is gonna work, but nope, does not work. Something else in here that we need to get first. Maybe we can light it with a candle. Can I grab you? No. Alright. Maybe we have to go to a different section like we did last time. At least I think that was why we could actually get to this area. Yeah, I'll save that oil. Like, maybe when I'm at the end of the level and I got like nothing left, or I just like run out, I'll just run back here and get some oil. Not right now. Could have easily been something we missed in here. That's probably what it is. There probably is something in this section. I'll keep searching around in this section maybe for like next 20 minutes. I don't know. Maybe we gotta do something with the PlayStation symbols. Or maybe we gotta do some parkour.
Closer, somehow.
We gotta burn books, and that's what they want. You know who else burnt the books? The Nazis, so you're not gonna try it. You know, let's burn some books, why not? It's like getting closer, so why not? I doubt this is gonna work, but you never know. There's some pretty unsuspecting things in this game that I didn't like think we'd actually like need to do to get this other stuff working. Move. Wait a minute. I don't know. I'm just gonna shove everything I can find inside the burner. I don't know. If anything, that will like ease out less stuff to get myself distracted by. Gotta burn you, or maybe we gotta burn paper. They said there was something about charcoal. I remember just the word charcoal popped into my head out of nowhere. No. Book. Maybe I broke the machine. I'm just gonna assume there's like an actual like object, like an actual specified object that they want me to put in there. It's a lint. Oh, that's the medical thing. Yeah, I'll just. He said he felt he was getting closer, so I feel like he'd have to do something with a book. Or maybe be in that area. We'll search that area again. Getting closer. Still see nothing. That would help me on this endeavor. Maybe we do have to go to a different section. Why would he say getting closer? Doesn't make any sense. Let's go up another. Let's go see. There's another room, I believe, right? Like up here. We'll search through that. If I can't find anything, I'm gonna go back into that other, like, the storage room. Or something like that. They were mentioning, like, how there was something in the storage room for us, right? For the machine that isn't in this room, but is in some other room. Oh, no, here it is. This, I think this is what it's for. Yeah, let's go to a different area. So I haven't found anything in here. We've probably been in here for about 15 minutes now. Oh, I forgot how to get back upstairs. Oh, there's something right here. Alright. He panted heavily, trying his best to keep himself from screaming. The medicine cabinet has been over... Oh, I already read that one. Are those actually related to the story, or are they like something completely separate? What the heck?
Don't forget your bag, Daniel.
I won't, Herbert.
There is no shade in using a parasol in the desert. As it happens, it's imperative to your survival.
But it looks ridiculous.
The shade will hurt much less than dying, I assure you.
Huh. Herbert seemed a lot more charismatic about his job back then. He's kind of blunt later on. Oh, so these legs were not here before. I think we did something right. So I'm wondering, whenever are you gonna use all of this stuff in here? Like a carpenter's drill or surgical needle. They have to be for areas down here. I know there's like another area that I don't think we fully explored, right? More upstairs? Where's this area? Oh. There are only 2 spare rods left in the storage for the elevator machinery. Make sure to only discard the one which are badly damaged. Keep the ones in your study rooms in case all 3 will break again. Where does my entrance lead? I don't know. I'm actually getting kind of stumped on this level. This section of the game. I assume this is like the second major section. Oh. Under chest. Nothing. Dang, I already used up a bunch of the lantern fuel. That worked? No way that worked. I assume that would be our fuel. But no, that's for explosive mixture. I thought that was gonna be our fuel for that fire. Did we get anything else we could put in there? I might have to use this again since I didn't get rid of it. Strong surgical needle. This game is so inconspicuous, dude. Like, what was that? Like, I would have never guessed that. That was like pure luck that I even like found that. Let's just light a bunch of candles down here. We got like a lot of light sources that we can use. So let's just like try our stuff on anything we can interact with down here. Maybe we should follow the crying. so there's another one of these. Explosive. Now this area seems a lot less dark, doesn't it? Yeah, that's just all the lighting of it, though. What's if we had to blow up down here, right? It was like a brick wall. Or it was like a wall with bricks on it. Maybe it's upstairs. Might be it. Dang, it is dark in here. I really could not see it. It was like pitch black. Don't budge. Also, hand to when the blast goes off. It's gonna blow. When's it gonna blow? Is it gonna blow? I feel like I'm gonna get close to it to see if it's gonna explode. And I'm gonna like die. Do I actually gotta like light this or something? How do I set off the explosion? That's my question. I don't know how to set off the blast though, so yeah, just run away. Roam from the cave, considering we find a way to get through. So the orb is assembled. Regarding explosives. Okay, for your all you need to do is mix the liquids in your. I have prepared the explosives you need for clearing the flood drain. I can't stress enough how important it is that you hand mixture clear. Please try to tell your better brain servants this before you go ahead with your plans. Liquids are not by themselves explosives and should be kept separated to avoid. They're not by themselves. How do I light it then? Maybe I need to use the machine. We can use this rod. That's a drill, not a rod. I mean, but the carpenter drill works as a rod, so I'm not sure. But I assume we're gonna like be able to like twist something and it'll be like able to be used as an explosive. It gets darker every single time we come back here. Also, I don't think these were there before. There was the legs, but, you know. Huh. I kept hearing weird noises. I don't like that. Let's back to the hall. You don't need to go there. I have no idea what to do. Also, I have no idea what fuel I would have to use for this. I was expecting to find out by now, but maybe it has to do with those levers, but I haven't really gotten a hint of, like, how those levers work. Maybe, like, I gotta do it in specific order? But I don't think so. There's probably gonna be some puzzle for it that you'll need, like, a journal for. But, obviously, I haven't gotten that yet. Like, I'm not sure what this even means. Like, maybe I'm supposed to go, like, 1, 2, 3. I don't know, I would have 2 3s. Oh, there's a 4. I'm stupid. Maybe I'm doing that wrong too and it's supposed to go. I don't know. I don't think this has to do with that. No, we're just gonna try it. Like, I don't know. I haven't found like any letter for it. I'm like completely stumped right now, so. Don't know what to do there. Maybe it is still in the storage room where we need to be. There wasn't like anything new that like played, you know, or not that much that really changed here, right? Besides, I don't think those wings were there before. I feel like if we have to blow anything up, it'd be like downstairs, right? Unless we can get access to something up here. Every single time I like come back here, something always changes. Was there a person grabbing the legs before? Oh, so that body is back in the place it was before, which isn't nice. maybe we are supposed to be here. Jesus will protect me. God is good. Maybe the dog head can break this. So all this stuff kind of like resets somewhat once you leave an area. Not all of it. Obviously, some of the stuff like that probably like matters doesn't reset. That's probably a thing we should take into account. So this guy's back to normal. Is he scary again? No. Maybe he only gets scary sometimes. Take a shovel. He said this shouldn't be, but what should not be? What is right? I believe we're done with everything in that other room. So whatever we need is probably in these like few rooms, right? And we might not even have to like be over here like at the moment. Everything could probably be in that one area, right? Yeah, we need to like blow crap up in there. I believe we did need like a key from that other room to actually like get into the whatever you call it, the machinery room. Maybe we're supposed to stay inside the machinery room, or maybe like another room. But I think we're done with this room right here. Now there's no body grabbing the legs. Creepy game, bro. I'm telling you, I would have jumped out that window 4 hours ago. Huh? You just gotta open the door. I thought that was like one of the doors that you like load into. Man, what does that say? Flip through the book of monarchs looking for educate 9 different kings. I was thinking that was gonna be part of that one puzzle, but doubt it. Like in the other room. I don't want to use my lantern anymore. How would you set... That's what I'm wondering, like, why did they mean by, like, do not set off the explosion before you were safely out of the blast area? Because that would imply that you would have to, like, have a device to set it off. right? But I don't know, like, what kind of device. I don't. So we obviously ain't gonna get a remote that detonates the thing. And I would think you would think that there would be like some kind of item that you'd have to like switch for it to be able to do that. But that doesn't really make sense. Just wouldn't you'd be able, if you had to switch the item, you'd already be like safely outside the explosion area. So I don't know. That's like the thing. I don't know what I'm looking for.
Oh, so wrong.
Because they said the liquids themselves aren't what's gonna like make the explosion too. So what would make the explosion? Check those notes again. Like, they might have said something about that. They said keep the ones in the inner study rooms in case all three would crack. Yeah. So there's some kind of rods in the inner study room? But then this makes me, this whole thing, the only thing I've gotten from reading this over again is that we got the liquids down here, you know. They said they want to keep them separate. So, I mean, if there's some kind of, like, device that would, like, cause this explosion to go off, they wouldn't want to, like, keep it in the same room. Or even, like, the same area. So that makes me think that what we need isn't in here. And they said they kept some parts for the machinery room in the study. But I don't think we got any in there. And I do think the study is the area we explored the least, right? So I think that's probably the best bet of, like, where we should explore. Let's just stay in the study area. Also, can I, like, take objects to different areas? I don't think so. So that's be something we can keep in our inventory, right? If it is, like, an thing outside that area. Hope we can find it before we end the stream today. I'm really just throwing stuff to the side. Like, I have, like, no idea what to do now. They said keep the extra parts in the study. Right, that's what they said, right? Two large vats in the next room for the organs. All you need to do is make... Okay. Go with your plans. Look, because they're not by themselves. So should be what? I have arranged two large vats. I swear it said something about the study. Let me just read through this whole thing again. I prepared the explosives you need for lowering the blood drain. I can't stress enough how important it is. Make sure it's handled with care. Please try to tell your Federer services before you go ahead with your plans. These liquids are not by themselves explosives and should be kept separate. It says, I have arranged two large vats in the next room for liquid. I don't know. I know it said something about the study somewhere. Anatomy frontier. I've already completed the anatomy thing for her. Subject. There are two separate rods left in the storage for the elevator, but sure you make sure to discard the ones which are badly damaged and keep the others in the inner study rooms in case all three would crack again. I said to keep in the inner study rooms. Oh, there are two spare rods left in storage for the elevator machinery. Two spare rods left in the storage. I didn't see anything like that in the storage. Let's say I'm talking about like the ones I combined. Make sure to only discard the ones which are badly damaged and keep the others in the study rooms. Which, do they mean the study rooms? I don't see study rooms being in the storage or in the machinery. But I don't see what else I could grab in here. Like, what was this drill? I swear we made the drill out of something, right? I don't know. Like, I'll see how all this stuff, like, gets put together in any way. Especially since I've already, like, searched everything multiple times. I feel like maybe we were supposed to get, like, the puzzle for that one place downstairs? I don't know. No object to use item.
I have to get out of here.
I mean, the game's telling me that I have to get out of here, but I've already gotten out of here like 15 times. Maybe? Maybe we need to backtrack like even more. Maybe we need to. I think that one door we probably came into probably won't let open. Well. So we have to get out of here, so I don't know. Maybe they mean out of this whole section. Huh. Okay, so we literally have no. We can't do anything now. We haven't used surgical scalpel yet. Maybe we gotta plug your face in. Now this is the point in time we're just gonna try everything on anything. We'll do that next stream because guess what time it is? We've been playing like 4 hours now. Alright. We got a pretty good stream. We'll pick this up day after tomorrow, I'm sure, on Tuesday. I don't want to like I don't want all my live streams to be centered around like a game like this. I want to like alternate, like I said, between like a story game and like something like an online game or something like that. So we'll pick this up on Tuesday, but tomorrow we'll play Evil Dead. I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to finish it tomorrow. I feel like I got like really stuck right there. So I thought before I might complete it in like less time than like they actually said you're supposed to be able to on your first playthrough. But I feel like it's like I've got kind of stumped here, and I'm supposed to be seeing something that I like don't. So maybe not. I might complete it in like 9 hours or something. Who knows? But yeah, it'd be cool if we could complete it in another 2 parts, but maybe not. But alright, we've been streaming for quite a while today. I might make a video today. It definitely won't get uploaded today. I might, but maybe not. I'd say expect another video by like Tuesday, maybe. Not sure. But yeah. Good stream. I didn't even expect us to get past like the first section. At least as fast as we did. We got past in like an hour and a half. Yeah, well, I guess we're doing pretty decent and how fast we're completing this game. Also, it's a good game. Like I wasn't expecting that much from it, but it had some pretty unique ideas, I'll say. Like I really liked how they did the like when you're like running from the monster like in like the water, or like some kind of invisible monster is chasing you, and you gotta like jump on those boxes and go from area to area, and then that one where you're like running through all the rooms and it's behind you. I also find the monster design pretty creepy. Also, I like the whole story they're building up here. It's pretty interesting. Like how they're like trying to harvest some kind of energy from like people they're killing and stuff. Pretty cool stuff. So yeah, I like the game. I like it a lot more than I thought I would. I thought it would get kind of boring, but possibly 4 hours in. You know, that's like halfway through the game, apparently. And it's still just as enjoyable as when I started playing, so yeah.